Join us in Doha today on Finding G-Spots as we check out the beautiful Park Hyatt Hotel. Hello everybody, welcome back to Finding G-Spots. So if you've been following my channel recently, you know we've just got back from a wonderful overseas holiday in Europe now, and when we flew back to Australia, we had a 3-night stopover in Doha. Now it's the first time we've ever been to Doha, and we had a wonderful stay there as well. So we've got some upcoming content on the channel about that as well. Now, if you've never been to Doha before, I can definitely recommend you go at least once. There's a lot to do there, and it's a really interesting place to see. And yeah, if you know Dubai, I guess it's a little bit similar to Dubai, one of those Middle Eastern places with lots to do and a very clean city. But anyway, we're here today to review the hotel we stayed at, which was the Park Hyatt. Now, the hotel itself is a non-smoking hotel. Now, unfortunately, occasionally people do smoke in the rooms, and while we were there, we were offered an upgrade to a suite, which we accepted. I mean, we did have to pay a bit extra, but they had a special on. So we were showed a couple of suites on the 5th floor, which unfortunately we could actually smell a bit of cigarette smoke. However, they showed us a 3rd suite on the 8th floor, which is the one you can see here, and that was a lot better and we had no issues. And I'm pleased to say, apart from those 2 rooms, we didn't have any other issues with cigarettes during our stay at the hotel. We couldn't smell anything anywhere, we didn't see anyone smoking. So if you're after a non-smoking hotel, we can definitely recommend it. Now, we've got a lot to get through today, so without further ado, we're in suite number 802. Let's have a look at that one. Here we are, 802. So we got offered a suite. Oh, there's a second toilet there. We got offered a suite, sort of an upgrade. It was on a discounted, cost us an extra $370, and it looks pretty nice, I have to say. We've got a little lounge room here. There's even like a dining table, an office table. We've got a nice big TV. And the view, we've got some interesting things going on out there. Let's have a walk through here and see what we got. We've got a few suites. Some water, a coffee machine by the looks of it. And here is the lovely king bed, which looks lovely. And look what we've got here. We've got a funky clock radio. This looks like a Dyson fan. Oh no, it's a light. Does look like a Dyson fan though, or an LG fan, or whichever company makes those fans now. We've got another TV in here. What is this one here? It's a mirror, okay.
Mirror here. Have a look at the bathrooms.
Not quite sure what's out here. Guess we'll find out in the daytime. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Now check out this funky bath. Not sure how practical that is. It doesn't look particularly comfortable, but it looks lovely. We've got some scales to see how much weight we've put on when we've been on holidays. Always fun to look at. Okay, got some nice storage space here. And my guess is the safe will be here. There we go. We've got a safe, an iron, and an ironing board as well. And a little bit more storage. Plenty of storage there. And look at that beautiful double vanity there. Very lovely, very tastefully done actually. Very clean. And there's the little throne room. it's good we've got 2 toilets. And here is the shower. So lots of marble everywhere is being used. So I would say that's a very nice. Apparently this is 84 square meters. We were in a 50 odd square meter room, so we've got a bit of extra space in this one. I have to say it's really like a small apartment, isn't it? Is my wife happy?
Yes.
Okay, so Iris is happy.
Can I offer you some sweets?
And we've got, what have we got for sweets here?
Holiday.
I think one of those would be just perfect.
And a cup of tea maybe?
Oh, will you look at that? So we've got some lovely different teas there. I have to say this is a very stylish hotel. Yeah, as far as a Hyatt goes, well, this one sure is a step up from the one in Frankfurt. Look at that light there. This is our room anyway. So that was the wonderful Suite 802 that we stayed in. And I should point out, to give you an idea of how great the service was there, this is the note that we found in our room later on when we got back from going out in the evening. So they just apologised for the first 2 rooms where we could smell some smoke, and it was just a very nice little courtesy touch for them to put that note there for us, apologising for the rooms, and yeah, just if we had any issues to let them know. So I thought that was very, very nice of them. So yeah, a great room, Suite 802. Now, I think next up we'll look at the little restaurant downstairs where we had our breakfast. And before we even start that, just want to give a shout out to this young man. He is a very, very nice young man named Hamza. So thank you very much, Hamza. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. He was very, very friendly and helpful when we had breakfast every morning. Now, I have to say, there was a great selection of food on offer. I mean, as you'd expect from, a top 5-star hotel, you'd expect them to have a very good range. And they had a sort of similar selection, I would say, to when we went to Malaysia at the Eastern and Oriental Hotel in terms of the variety of food. So, you had your Western options and you also had some Middle Eastern options as well. So definitely no worries about what food you want to eat there. So I think we both ate a bit too much, my wife and I, when we were there. But it was a very lovely place to sit. You can sit outside if you want to, but we went in summer and it was very, very warm outside, so we didn't see anyone eat outside when we were there. But, that's fine because it's beautiful inside in the air conditioning, and we had a lovely time there. So excellent breakfast there, which was, of course, part of our price that we paid for the suite. Now, on the reception level, they've also got this little area here, which is sort of like, there's like a little library, and there's also like you can get some coffee or some dates. That's just another little area that you can go to if you want to. So yeah, we had an Arabic coffee there and some dates, and it was just nice to chill out there too as well. Now, I think we'll have a look at the swimming pool area next. So, the swimming pool is not a huge one, it's pretty small. It's big enough. I mean, you can still have some fun there and have a swim. And, being summer, it was lovely to cool off in the water there. And in the ceiling, they've got these cool, I think they were Bose speakers. And they were playing some music through there, which was quite nice. And amazingly enough, they even have a lifeguard, which I found pretty funny for such a tiny little pool. But hey, there you go. That was pretty good. The view is nothing really much to speak of, because you can see we're right there in this little district, the Murashib district, I think it's called. So the view isn't much to speak of, but there you go, that's the little pool area. Now, one thing I did do while I was there was I got off my butt and I actually went to the gym there. So let's have a look at the gym. So it's a very nice gym. There's lots of cardio equipment there. And, they've got quite a few machines and some free weights. And being the low season, I had the place to myself. There was nobody else there. So yeah, they just had a few free weights. So you can see me here trying madly to stay in shape after all the great food that I've been eating while I've been on holidays. So yeah, I had a great workout there. Now afterwards, I went and had a look at some of the facilities. So of course you've got the male toilets and showers there, and the change rooms. And then of course you've got the actual like male sauna, steam room and so on. Now I have to say it's very nice, the place, and it's very nice and clean. I didn't actually use it. Like I said, all I did was the workout. But yeah, if you wanted to do that, you've got the option to go and do the sauna and the steam room and so on while you're there as well. So very nice area, and like I said, very clean. Now the only restaurant that we tried while we were there, apart from of course our breakfast, was the Sora Rooftop restaurant, which is a nice Japanese restaurant, which is right up the top. I think it's on the 23rd or something floor, and it's very nice. I have to say, it's one of the most tastefully decorated restaurants I've been to. The food was pretty good. Just be wary, it is quite expensive. Even by our standards, we found it a little bit pricey, but very nice. And check out this view. You've got this outdoor dining area, which again, nobody ate because it was really, really hot out there. That was the only place we saw a couple of people have a cigarette too, but luckily we were inside, so that wasn't an issue. But wow, the view is just amazing, and boy, the architecture, if you're into buildings and architecture, you will love Doha. They certainly have some amazing buildings, and I really wish Australia would put some more imagination into our buildings. We've got a few nice ones, but boy, you go to Doha and you really see some of the amazing architecture that they've got there. So yeah, that's it's called the Sora Rooftop restaurant. Like I said, it's stunning inside there to eat, and I think you are paying a little bit there for the location and where you are. Again, it was also very quiet, given the time of year that we were there, but certainly a very nice restaurant. And check out all these awards which they've won, so definitely deserving of their reputation of a good restaurant, but just be prepared to pay for it, of course. Now just a little bit more about where the location of the hotel is. Now I believe it's in an excellent location, so it's not far from the wonderful metro. They've got an amazing metro system. You're literally 1 minute from one of the stops there, and you're in this district, the Musharrif district, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, which is a wonderful initiative that they've got. So it's sort of like a little sustainable city that they're trying to develop there, and it's sort of, it was fairly quiet when we were there, but that could be a reflection of the time of the year. But I did see a lot of advertising for people to move into the area, into apartments, and also to have, shops and stuff there. And of course, you're very close here to this wonderful Souk Waqif, which is, this wonderful markets, which is one of the biggest markets there in Doha. That's just a short 10-minute or so walk, and it's absolutely wonderful to go there. And there's even a little tram service which goes around, which is free. You can just hop on. So wonderful place to go. So yeah, that just about concludes our hotel review. So to sum up, I would say it's one of the top hotels that we've been to. A few little tiny flaws, maybe the pool area could have been bigger, things like that, but really not much to complain about. I mean, really, when you're dealing with those sorts of hotels that are so well done, they're really amazing places to stay. So it definitely comes highly recommended by us. Just in a fabulous location and really nice and great staff. So that was our wonderful stopover we had in Doha, and we'll have some more reviews coming up soon about that. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining us today with this review of the Park Hyatt in Doha. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope everyone gets to go to Doha one day, because it's well worth going to. Alright, thanks very much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again very, very soon with more fabulous content on Finding G-Spots. Okay, take care and see you soon. Bye.